Good afternoon, you guys. It's your boy B Mahari here, represent MehariNation Sports Podcast. Major salute to the entire LDBC and the basketball community. Just wanted to come in and chop it up. What's been going around the NBA with regards to the coronavirus situation that's been going on around the world, guys. So, according to a Bleacher Report, and this is what came out yesterday, that the commissioner has now passed along a memo to all 30 teams in the NBA to outline the ideas that they have to combat the spread of the coronavirus. Okay, and these kind of memos, including some small changes, including fist bumping with fans instead of giving them the occasional high fives, and then also declining to sign any autographs handed on items handed down from the crowd. All right, so according to a statement by the Associated Press. Actually, I'm sorry. According to a statement by the NBA through the Associated Press, they said the health and safety of our employees, teams, players, and fans is paramount. We're coordinating with our teams and consulting with the CDC and infectious disease specialists on the coronavirus and continue to monitor the situation closely. Now, this could possibly delay, pre-draft, pre-draft events because according to Adrian Wojnariowski and also what's his name too? So I can make sure his name real quick. Zach Lowe of ESPN. Okay, then now it's also being reported that NBA officials and front office executives are questioning if whether the coronavirus outbreak is going to, affect the pre-draft process, leading up to June 25th, which is the NBA draft. Okay. Now, the way I look at it is this: I think right now the NBA is taking a cautionary approach, to make sure that the players, the fans, don't get hit with the coronavirus right now, because it's right now the coronavirus has already hit the United States and it's hitting it big time. Not like as big as what happened in Asia right now, but it's hitting them really, really good. Because what I've also been reading through is that they've already canceled, Chinese basketball for the entire season because of the coronavirus outbreak. And also, there's been talks there too that the Olympic Games in Tokyo for this summer could possibly be canceled too if the coronavirus is not maintained or under control by that time, because the coronavirus started out in Asia right now and it's spread it through Europe and it's now spread it through the United States as well. So my kind of 2 cents is that hopefully that the league can be able to monitor the situation and make the necessary decisions to protect its players and protect the fans and protect all the people that work in the NBA as well. Now, there's also what I also read too is that LeBron James also came out and said that he's not going to play any games that does not involve that doesn't have any fans in the arenas, because the NBA has also put in the same memo too to tell the teams that be prepared to play in games where there's no crowd, there's no fans in the stands. You know what I mean? They're gonna probably play in empty arenas, which I don't think that's gonna be possible. But it could be the outcome that it could be. Now, I don't understand. I don't listen. As big as LeBron James is, LeBron cannot dictate what the NBA decides what it does here. Okay. Now, I do get to a certain extent that you want to see the fans come into the stands, to come in to see them play, but at the same time, LeBron takes a lot of games off there too himself. Not like this year, but in recent years he's taken a lot of rest, in a lot of key games. So I think I kind of find that as a double standard in and of itself. But I think that right now that LeBron James should be mindful of the fact that right now this coronavirus is really, really hitting everybody really, really hard. All right. I've already read some stuff. There's already been over 3,000 deaths so far due to this coronavirus. And right now there's no cure to the virus at the moment. They're only trying to treat it as like it's influenza, a cold, or a flu. That's how the CDC is kind of, treating this situation. It's already been an outbreak too. They haven't labeled as an outbreak, but if anyone else could tell you, it's pretty much an outbreak right now. So I think to me right now that you better just keep an eye on what's going to happen when it comes around playoff time too, because you know that there's going to be a lot. There's going to be heavy crowds coming into those arenas during playoff time, and unfortunately, that's where a lot of the people can catch some illnesses and things of that sort. Through basic interaction. Touching on the railings, the doorknobs. All the other things. So I don't know. I think that right now the league is going to be just keeping track, making sure that they're taking the precautionary measures needed to protect, the fans and the players there too as well. Now, now the big thing is going to be, the big thing for me is going to be about the Olympic Games, because it's a huge international event, and we're almost all countries come together to play in big time events and things of that sort. Now, if this postpones the games, or if this kind of uh, cancels the entire games, altogether, you understand what I'm saying? This will be probably the third. Will be the fourth time in history that the games have been canceled. Okay, because throughout the inception of the Olympics, it's been canceled 3 times. Okay, in 1916 during World War I, and both 1940 and 1944 during World War II. So up until 1944, they have not canceled the Olympic Games since. Okay, and the only time, and the two major terror attacks during the events were the Munch Olympics in 1972, and then also the Atlanta Olympic bombing back in 1996. Okay. So, but both of those incidents have not resulted in a cancellation. I'm talking about 1972 and 1970 and also 1996. Okay. And we got some people coming into the building there too. What's going on, Ag Reacher 45? What's going on, La La D? Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Now, listen. Right now, LeBron James is basically, he's kind of preaching to the sentiment of, listen, I'm not going to go out there and play in a no empty arena, but it's basically going to be out of your hands. You understand what I'm saying? Because listen, the NBA is basically an international league, and it's basically an international conglomerate. And right now, they're doing what they were supposed to protect the league right now, but also to protecting its players too. Because right now, this virus right now is affecting everybody. It's not just hitting the one specific people. It's getting everybody. So I believe right now that there's going to be a lot of different rule changes, a lot of different regulations to make sure the people protected from this though too. Because I've already been reading that a lot of people who've been crewing on cruise ships through Asia, different cruise different events there, or traveling out of Asia, have been getting hit with this coronavirus, and they don't know where it's coming from, but it's been hitting them really, really hard. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and La La D says, "Hey, I just listened to your video with Tay I love." He said, "Oh, stop! Leave me alone, La La D. Leave me alone. We were just having fun last night. Stop it." Hey, what's going on, Boxing and Barbecue? How y'all doing today, man? Oh, leave me alone there, La La D. I was just taking care of my business. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna stay myself focused here, because y'all can check out the video with me and La La D from Thursday night. Okay. The thing is this. I think right now, though, that LeBron, wants, I think LeBron is kind of speaking somewhat of the sentiment there too, as I see Miss Tay Brown in the building. How you doing, beautiful? You understand? I think right now the league is trying to protect its players, but also trying to make sure that the whole corona thing does not get spread around and things of that sort. Okay. And Eric Reacher just basically said, "Abel, I'm a big fan of you two after listening to you and Tay Tay." Oh, goodness gracious. I'm telling you, I think that's going to be spread all over now. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I think now that I think the live stream of Thursday night is going to spread around everything. Yep. La La D says, Tay Tay, I was just listening to your live with Abel. Go back and listen to 3109. Y'all are killing me. Hey, Tay Brown. Hey, beautiful. She said, "Say hello there, MehariNation Sports Podcast." Yes. Hey, beautiful. Yes, yes. Y'all still talking about the last scene from Thursday night. Listen, listen. Tay Brown been calling me out for the last few months, and I said, all right, let's come on over and we'll discuss it. You know what I'm saying? And we went at it though, man. And I'll tell you this though too. Tay Brown is a very very hard woman to get and a hard woman to deal with too. If you ain't ready for the smoke, she's gonna overpower you. I'm telling you. You understand? Oh my goodness, man. Oh man, y'all people in the chat are killing me. Okay, but let me stay focused here. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. Okay. So, LeBron, the way I kind of see it is, LeBron, is kind of responded to probably the other argument is that, listen, I don't like playing in empty arenas. Like, why don't we just cancel the games altogether? If the people can't see us play because of the coronavirus, why don't we just cancel the games altogether? And that I kind of agree to a certain extent. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna side with the NBA on this memo here too. Listen, they've already had to postpone some games after the Kobe death. All right. So the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. I think right now the NBA is gonna have to make a decision. How they're gonna navigate this whole thing because we're almost close to the playoffs. We're about a month away from the playoffs. So the way I kind of look at it is that right now, I think that the NBA is just going to be, monitoring the situation and then taking them precautionary measures through some good guidance to try to make sure that the coronavirus does not hit its athletes though too, because then it would have been a huge disaster. I'm actually more interested to see how the other leagues, both MLB, the NHL, and the NFL, are going to try to tackle the situation there too, as the whole coronavirus continues to continues to progress. You understand what I'm saying? La D said, I don't want no smoke with Tay Brown. I'm saying on a good side. and Taylor Brown says basically giving the smiling faces there too. Y'all are killing me with this whole line. Man, y'all been talking it up in the last few minutes though, guys. Oh my goodness. I was only gonna try to stay live for a few minutes, but now it's almost like, man, y'all just be chatting up a storm in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents of the situation there too, guys. But appreciate you guys, coming in there, listening to me, discuss the whole situation. I think right now the NBA is just going to take the precautionary approach. I don't see them making any dramatic decisions, until necessary. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down for now, though, guys. But I might be back later on today. Just make sure to keep your notifications on to make sure when I go online.